Hey guys, so I was trying to think of something because I feel like I've done like a lot of like generic booktuber videos. Like obviously I do book reviews and book hauls and TBRs and well not really TBRs because I never stick to them. Wrap ups and a bunch of like the generic things that like a lot of booktubers do. And I'm trying to think of something that I could do that was a little bit different. But I want to still stay in the book community, you know what I mean? But not like just be like, oh, why don't I do this? And yeah. So I was just like sitting in my room and I'm just like looking at my stuff. And by stuff I mean my books because that's pretty much all that's in my room. And I thought, why don't I do like a little mini series ish kind of thing that is book to movie adaptations or book to series adaptations. And so I started thinking up a bunch of different ones, and I have a bunch in my collection already that I've not read or just watched the movie or um, just watched the movie or just read the book. So I wrote down a bunch of stuff of books that I know of that came to my mind, and either I have or kind of want to read, and this might fuel me to buy them. So the first one I thought of was obviously The Hunger Games, and the first book has just been made into a movie like a couple months ago, and it's always so amazing there. And so I thought that might be a good, not like place to start, but that's what the first thing that came to my mind was. And then a series like Vampire Diaries, like I read all the four of like the original series. It's a piece of hair. Oh. And so like maybe if I do like I don't really want to do like a series review, but just like I don't know. I think this would like cause like a lot of like things on my part to do because I'd have to read the book and watch the series, and I watched the series and I read the first four books, and I know they have like two other like branched off series, and I really just I don't know if I want to read those or not because the 3 and 4 were just not up to par in my opinion compared to the show. I think that's what kind of hit me because the show was so good. So I think that would be a good one. And then also Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. I think it's Emily. Yeah, it's Emily. I don't have this book, but I was interested in reading it, so I might add that in because I know they made a movie a couple of years ago about that. And then you've got the motherlode of author turned to movie. You have Nicholas Sparks. So, I mean, he has so many books turned into movies. There's The Last Song, A Walk to Remember. I'm looking down at the paper that I wrote. The Lucky One, Dear John, The Notebook, etc. Like Nights in Rodanthe and stuff like that. So, I've only seen 2 of the movies, Dear John and The Lucky One. I've never seen not The Last Song and Dear John. I haven't seen The Lucky One, A Walk to Remember, or The Notebook. So, you'd get like a mix of that, like because like if I've seen the series before I read the book, or if I read the book before I saw the movie or the series. So I think that's a good idea, just personally for me. And then The Mortal Instruments is getting turned into a series. The first book is City of Bones, but that doesn't come out until like in a year. I don't know when, sometime in 2013. So I mean, like that would be like something to do like in the future. It's like just like a video that pops up every once in a while when I do that. Then you have the Castor Chronicles, and that comes out next year too. I think it's the beginning of next year, which is Beautiful Creatures. And and I have that book on the way now. It's coming from Barnes & Noble because I ordered it. And then you have Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, which is a pretty popular series, book and movie. I haven't seen either one of them, seen or read either one of them. And then you have Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky, something like that. And I just got that book, which you will see in my book haul if I hadn't uploaded it already, which will be up soon. I got that, and that's turning into a movie with Logan Lerman and Emma Watson, so probably a good thing to do when it comes out. And then you have sorry, I'm clicking the pencil if you're wondering. It's a pen, but I'm clicking it. You have Game of Thrones, which is a series on HBO or Showtime, one of the two. And I have the first book, and I want to see the series too, so we have the first season on DVD because my mom likes it. So, yeah. Then there's Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. I have the book, I have not read it yet, and the movie is out now, so. Then you have The Vow. So, I have the book, I started it, I'm working on it. And then there's the movie. And then you have The Outsiders. And I've both read the book and seen the movie already, so I can do a review of that pretty soon. And then there's Tuck Everlasting, which I also have seen the movie and read the book. And then To Save a Life, I've read the book, but I've not seen the movie yet. And so I'm just like throwing these out there. If like you see a title that you like want me to do faster than another, then you Water for Elephants. And so obviously Water for Elephants has a movie out with Reese Witherspoon and Robert Pattinson, and I have not seen it, but I do have the book, so we have that. And then Beastly, I've seen the movie, but I have not read the book. And then Fallen, I've read the book, but they don't have it in the movie yet. It's with like Lucy Hale. They're gonna make a movie about it. I don't know when they're gonna make a movie, but I know they're gonna make a movie, so we have that. So that was just a couple of ideas that I threw out there. If you have more requests or recommendations of book to movie adaptations that you think I should read and do part of the series, put them in the comments below, please. And then, as a side note, sorry I turned this sideways and I felt I needed to turn this way too. I was thinking of doing just like one or two of these. I need to put this pen down. Books I want to see as a series or a movie. I think that would be a good thing just to add like every once in a while, like if I find like a bunch of new books that I think should be a movie or a TV series. If you want to hear my opinions on that, that'd be cool too. I'd be cool with that. That's just to throw it out there, but I thought this was a neat idea, and you can see that. You can see that. There we go. I didn't put the pen down. So I just thought I'd throw this out there. So this is kind of like the first introduction into the series, and I think the first one will either be on The Vampire Diaries, but I don't think I want to start with the series. I want to start with the movie. So I don't know. It could be The Outsiders because I've already done both of them, or Tuck Everlasting, but those I feel like a lot of people would feel too childish or something. So I might just start with The Lucky One by Nicholas Sparks because I just picked it up. I'm going to read it next probably. So yeah, already breaking that TBR. Woohoo. I think I've actually stuck to the books I mentioned so far, but I just really want to read The Lucky One, and the sales lady at Target really convinced me I want to read it. And so I will talk to you guys later. Bye.